In this video, we're going to follow up our 7 vocal microphones on female speaking voice with 7 vocal microphones on male singing voice. In addition, we're also going to have 4 of those microphones on acoustic guitar. I'm Tyler Duffus. Welcome to Blackwater Audio. So as I mentioned in the previous video, my friend Brian Knott from Maximum Level Audio has lent me his Neumann U87Ai so that we could hear that up against my Flea microphones, as well as the Warm Audio WA87 and the Zenpro Audio Modified Warm Audio WA87. So in this video, we're going to have 3 different shootouts. We're going to have 2 different sets of vocal microphones and a set of microphones on acoustic guitar. The first set of vocal microphones will be the Flea 47, the Flea 12, the Neumann U87Ai, and the AKG C414 XLii. In the second vocal set, we'll have the Neumann U87Ai against the Technica AT4050, the Warm Audio WA87, and the Zenpro Audio Modified Warm Audio WA87. And then after that second set of vocal microphones, we'll hear those same mics on acoustic guitar. So I'll be singing and playing acoustic guitar on my song Brand New, and basically the way that we'll have this cut up is you'll hear the whole verse and chorus, and we'll cut kind of line by line from microphone to microphone, and then you'll hear the whole verse for each microphone uncut, and you can use the play bar on YouTube to be able to jump around at your leisure. After that, we'll go back to the cut line by line section and add acoustic guitar underneath that. And after the 2 vocal microphone shootouts, we'll have the acoustic guitar shootout in a similar fashion. After each shootout, I'll give you a little bit of what I feel like I'm hearing with each of these microphones, as well as at the end of the video, stick around, I'll give you more information on where you can get these microphones for yourself and how you can get more information on Blackwater Audio. So let's go ahead and get started.
I wanna get out of this place and see strange faces, hear fantastic stories over drinks in Venice. I wanna see the sunset in another hemisphere. I think it all becomes so clear. Somewhere that I've never been, as a brand new light ascends and illuminates the sand on my feet and on my hands. And I can only imagine all the places these grains have ever been, and I can't help but envy them. I wanna get out of this place and see strange faces, hear fantastic stories over drinks in Venice. I wanna see the sunset in another hemisphere. I think it all becomes so clear. I wanna get out of this place and see strange faces, hear fantastic stories over drinks in Venice. I wanna see the sunset in another hemisphere. I think it all becomes so clear. I wanna get out of this place and see strange faces, hear fantastic stories over drinks in Venice. I wanna see the sunset in another hemisphere. I think it all becomes so clear. I wanna get out of this place and see strange faces, hear fantastic stories over drinks in Venice. I wanna see the sunset in another hemisphere. I think it all becomes so clear. I wanna get out of this place and see strange faces, hear fantastic stories over drinks in Venice. I wanna see the sunset in another hemisphere. I think it all becomes so clear. Somewhere that I've never been, as a brand new light ascends and illuminates the sand on my feet and on my hands. And I can only imagine all the places these grains have ever been, and I can't help but envy them.
So with this shootout, I'm hearing a lot of the same things that I heard with Krista's voice in our last video, and with the Neumann U87Ai, it's a very full, smooth, top to bottom microphone with a lot of three-dimensional depth. And in the same fashion, the Flea 12 is very similar. Again, you can really hear that little bit of a dip in the 2 to 3K range that kind of just gives it a little bit more of a scoop feel. The U87 is a little bit punchier in that upper mid range. And then with the AKG C414 XLii, I feel like it sounds maybe a little bit better on my voice than it did on Krista's, but it's still kind of got that two-dimensional thing going on that I'm not a huge fan of. But it is still, at least for the price, a very nice sounding microphone, and fairly even top to bottom, at least in this shootout. And last, the Flea 47, again, I love this microphone. And it's got so much depth and it's got so much richness. It really, I think, helps tame the weird 2K thing that I have going on in my voice. And it kind of helps fill out the lower mids on my voice. So I really like that microphone in the shootout. But the U87 is right there with it in terms of just being a nice, full, powerful sounding microphone. Let's go ahead and check out the next set.
I wanna get out of this place and see strange faces, hear fantastic stories over drinks in Venice. I wanna see the sunset in another hemisphere. I think it all becomes so clear. Somewhere that I've never been, as a brand new light ascends and illuminates the sand on my feet and on my hands. And I can only imagine all the places these grains have ever been, and I can't help but envy them. I wanna get out of this place and see strange faces, hear fantastic stories over drinks in Venice. I wanna see the sunset in another hemisphere. I think it all becomes so clear. I wanna get out of this place and see strange faces, hear fantastic stories over drinks in Venice. I wanna see the sunset in another hemisphere. I think it all becomes so clear. I wanna get out of this place and see strange faces, hear fantastic stories over drinks in Venice. I wanna see the sunset in another hemisphere. I think it all becomes so clear. I wanna get out of this place and see strange faces, hear fantastic stories over drinks in Venice. I wanna see the sunset in another hemisphere. I think it all becomes so clear. I wanna get out of this place and see strange faces, hear fantastic stories over drinks in Venice. I wanna see the sunset in another hemisphere. I think it all becomes so clear. Somewhere that I've never been is a brand new light ascends and illuminates the sand on my feet and on my hands, and I can only imagine all the places these grains have ever been, and I can't help but envy them.
In this set, again, the Neumann U87Ai sounds fantastic. And it has kind of almost like a radio ready quality to it. The WA87 definitely sounded pretty good. Maybe just a little bit less three-dimensional than the Neumann did. And maybe just a little bit less mid-range punch than even what the Zen Pro Audio WA87 has. Again, the Zen Pro Audio WA87 sounds, at least for the price, to me, pretty close to the Neumann U87Ai. Still a little bit less of that three-dimensional quality, but overall, it's a very full-sounding mic, and it's a very smooth mic on the top end. And just to go back to the Warm Audio WA87, also for the price, the smoothness on the top end, I'm pretty impressed with. And then lastly, the Audio Technica AT4050 on this, to me, sounds really nice. It is, it's got a nice, even top to bottom. There's a little bit of a notch somewhere in like the 800 to 1000 hertz range. That's maybe a little weird, at least on my voice. But overall, also a very nice sounding microphone. And I feel like it maybe has a little bit more of the three-dimensional quality than the Warm Audio mics do. Not quite as much as the Neumann, but overall great sounding microphone. So let's go ahead and check out the acoustic guitar Shootout. So this acoustic Shootout is kind of an interesting contrast to how I felt about the vocal microphones. Again, the Neumann U87Ai is very smooth, very warm, very full from top to bottom. The Warm Audio WA87, I felt like it didn't have a whole lot of mid-range punch on the vocals, but on acoustic guitar, I feel like it's almost too much in frequencies that I just are not pleasing. The Zen Pro Audio Modified Warm Audio WA87 feels a little bit smoother, and it's got a little bit more of that low mid also that we were hearing on vocal, but it still also has a little bit too much mid, probably for my taste, for acoustic guitar. The interesting thing is the Audio Technica AT4050 hasn't really blown me away in the shootouts that I've done with it thus far, but on acoustic guitar, I like the extended top, and that 800 1K dip that it has kind of gives it a little bit of a finished sound that I really like. And it's also got a really nice low end that I think sounds great on acoustic guitar. So overall, I still think probably the Neumann U87 would be my pick amongst these four, but the AT4050, at least for acoustic guitar, would be a close second for me. So that's it for this shootout. I hope this was helpful. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to subscribe, hit the little bell icon to get notifications for future videos. You can find out more about Blackwater Audio at blackwateraudio.com. And if you're looking to pick these microphones up for yourself, it helps us if you use the links in the description so that we can keep creating content for this channel. Thank you again for checking us out. We appreciate you, and I hope you have a great day. Take care.